Okay, now that I'm done advertising myself everywhere, as though anyone who cares isn't already here, or going to be here, I think we can get into the maps. What say you? Oh, I always press the wrong button now. That's a problem. We start off with what I'm sure will be very interesting, this map with a screenshot of change level problem. I have already put this stuff in there. I looked at the description before. It didn't make much sense to me. Well, I should have shown it just now, but I think we'll get the idea. Oops. Map. I now have 3 map ones. Honestly, I'm surprised there's not more. Okay, this looks like quality. Okay, good. Yep, that's about what I expected. What if we go straight there? No, it's still broken. How'd they manage that? DM Rockfall Prison. As mildly interesting as this looks, this download link did not work. I feel like I say this every stream nowadays, but I am due to see if I can find some of the maps that have been brokey linky. I'll get around to it eventually. CTF Outset. Oh wait, no, this download link also did not work. There was a spate of them. Chose to remake Outset Island from Wind Waker. I've never played Wind Waker. DE Cubes. This is not the best map I've made. Okay. I don't need to read anymore. I feel like whenever they start with that, you know pretty well what you're gonna get. This is for CSS. I keep thinking to myself, at some point it's going to go to CSGO, but no, it's not going to do that because that's not how those maps got distributed. Also, I feel like we're still looking at maps from like 10 years ago. Which is weird because we're over halfway through the vault. I guess when you think about it, not actually that weird. Come on. Is it CS cube or D cube? Or neither of those things. D cubes. That must be it. No one else is out here advertising cubes. I don't know why, but for a second there, when these grenades were still settling on this platform, I thought they were penguins. Don't really have anything else to say about that. I don't know why they would have been penguins, but it wouldn't be the oddest thing I've seen in these maps. This is a very shiny wood. Not really much in the way of explosive barrels in Counter-Strike maps. Probably a reason for that. No, I didn't even look at the quote-unquote sky. This whole level seems like it's built like you can get up on top of the boxes. I don't know if there's actually a way to do that, apart from the barrels that just blew up. I would like to get on top of the boxes, please. Oh, what's this? That's not how water works. CS is silly. I don't know if you'd actually be able to get anywhere from up here, but we'll see. You could make that, right? Not by much. Also, I don't think there's much more to do here. This is about as high as you can get. Unless... if we're careful... I don't know, that seems... that's too high. It's a shame. I don't think you'd be able to get another barrel up here. AIM Test Lab. Second map ever made. Mapping for like a month. Bear with me. Wink, wink. Don't look at my frames per second. Couldn't see them even if I wanted to. What is this, an ARA? Is this source? No, regular Counter-Strike. AIM Test Lab. Okay. I always hit find servers when I've literally... okay, I was going to say I've literally never needed to press that. I might have needed it once. But that was an edge case. AIM Test Lab. Uh-oh, that's a problem. Let's just... oh, I did not open up my... let's face it, I don't really need this that much anymore, but it's handy to have. Where was it? It was just the one. Let's see how many of those textures are actually being used. That's always fun. You'll either end up with a map that's completely pink and black, or that isn't pink and black at all. Okay, I see a flashing red light.
Okay, let's go.
You know, that red light that isn't turning off and on. Flashing light. You can't get in there. I mean, nor can anyone else. I mean, that door is pasted onto the wall. And there's no way into the room we're in. www.mapping.lt. I wonder if that website is broken. By broken, I mean inaccessible. How the heck did I get up here before? Does Counter-Strike have a thing where you have to have speed to get the height? Because I don't think I was aware of that. I mean, that's this map, so... Horror 2, Manhacked. Next map in the series of Mindfuck maps, apparently. I don't know if I remember the first one. Unless this is just those scene ones, because I remember that murderer one. That was very funny. Unintentionally. Citizen door animated. This certainly sounds like a example map. For episode 2. Precision door animated. God, my fingers are cold. It's cold here. It's been a lot of very cold mornings. This one is no exception. Map citizen door animated. God, I love the autofill. I wish that was in all of them. Oh, that is a fast man hack. If they had a crowbar, why couldn't they do that? Give me a sec. Got business to attend to. Didn't take long, did it? Well, fortunately that's as depth plummy as this map gets. Which is always a shame. Next up, Revenant by Jinx. A large arena map for Half-Life Deathmatch using the Deathmatch Classic texture set. I'm going to get ahead of this right now and put the Deathmatch Classic WODs into Half-Life because I don't want to have to. I'm sure it needs it. Oh, did I already do this? Maybe someone already did that. 30 Revenant. Valve. HLDM Revenant. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, I forgot to change that, didn't I? Hello, Abby. How can I change that from here? Good question. There's gotta be, right? There's gotta be. No. No. Don't mind me. It's gonna bug me if I don't change that, so I gotta. There's no getting around this. Don't think there'd be anything sensitive. Not that I really care. Oh god, there's gonna be like mute. Last thing I need is to hear myself. No, whatever. Navigating this site is a pain. A real pain. So don't mind me. There's no such thing, Abby. Shut up. Half-Life. I hope that changed it just now. It better have. Okay. You see the way this here, this program here, what I'm streaming with. Why is that behind the? Anyway, this one here. The only way it actually brings up the little thing that you can change that stuff is if you hit the stream button, which is there when you're not actually streaming, and not if you have a shortcut to do it, like I do. Anyway, the heck was I doing? HLDM Revenant. There we are. A very quiet rain out there. I suppose my headphones in general are a little quiet. There we go. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you for informing me, and thank you for confirming. That, look, I know it's raining, and that's supposed to be rain hitting glass on a flat surface, but something about that looks very weird. I don't like it. I don't know how you would represent that better. I'm just saying I don't like it. Hi, Dom. I suppose this map is alright. It's maybe a little bland. I don't know what I would expect from this texture set though. It's slightly terrain down here. That's weird. I mean, let's face it, the Deathmatch Classic and in turn... Hang on. Deathmatch Classic and in turn... What was it? Quake? Quake 1? That wasn't exactly super detailed in and of itself. Anyway. Battle School by Jinx again. Battle School is a large space station. Okay, this already not really what I was expecting. Though it probably should have been, judging by the screenshot. Low G area in center. Okay, yeah, whatever, sure. I trust you. 1, 3, 1. There we are. Half-Life? Half-Life again? Yes. Okay, sure. Create Half-Life Death Match Battle School. Are there pushables in multiplayer? It's not relevant anyway, it's just I saw this box and thought, is that pushable? And then I had to wonder, can you have pushable things in Deathmatch? Or does the game just get rid of them? Like it does with some things. Okay, the outside isn't super. Honestly, I'm seeing some design methodology that's quite similar to the last map we just looked at, which was by the same person, with this center part and circular ways to get around outside of it. Sorry, what are these supposed to be? Other than confusing. Low grav, you say? I don't know if I mind that little text display thing there saying where you are. I don't know if it's super necessary, but I guess it's a nice touch. Where does the gravity kick in? Right in the doorway, I guess. This is a fairly tall map. I feel like there should be some lighting in here. Does that actually work if you're over a skybox at all? You can't light a sky. Can you light a skybox? Is there a way to do this that would let you have a lit model here? Those are my questions. Also, if I'm lit here, this must be a funk wall. That's my internet. Oh, and this one. That's my sleuthing. Well, yeah, I know the actual floor must have been a funk wall because those were transparent, or at least glassy. Either way, you could see through them. So, yeah, it would come down to whether or not you can light a sky. And I just don't know that. Meat Pit, once again, by Jinx. A spoof of Killbox style maps. A spoof that is so spoofy that it's exactly that. What's the sentence if satire is not sufficiently distinguishable from the real thing, people just think it's the real thing? I'm sure whatever the actual phrase is more poetic than that. Half-Life Deathmatch Meat Pit. Do you get lighting from a funk detail? I suppose that's not a proper entity, is it? So it probably would work. I don't know if that being invisible would change that. I don't know. I've never used a funk detail. Oh. Yes. Okay. I don't know the rendering funkiness a funk detail has to do to work. Like how much of that gets handled by the game and how much is the the thing that I'm getting in this map is that you aren't supposed to step on the red things.
Power assist movement activated.
This is a reference to the popular Counter-Strike. A happy worker works? That don't even make sense. I mean, it makes sense, but not in like a profound way. It's supposed to be a ladder. Looks like a rope. It has to be a ladder. What am I talking about? Everyone knows you can climb ropes. This is a weird map. Was here before, wasn't I? Okay, I've had enough. Oh, I like the spinning billboard out there. Okay, GoldenEye Basement, once again by Jinx. The laughing sound, Irby? Is that what you mean? I don't know, someone finds it very funny? Why else would it exist? I'm trying to remember what that sound is. It was like that moving. It's like the sound of the stupid, that section in Half-Life where you've got that thing in the middle with all the teleporters in it and those platforms that revolve around the side. What is that room for? How is that possibly useful to anyone other than extremely dangerous? Funhouse. Maybe, look, even Kleiner had a little teleporter that he could teleport goddamn pop plant back and forth in. Surely they could have come up with something a little bit safe that's still entertaining with teleportation technology. That's my point, and I'm sticking to it. Half-Life Deathmatch GE Basement. I'm determined to press the wrong button every time I open up one of these games. Oh, Alright, I don't know anything about GoldenEye. Apparently it's got fog in the roof. I guess that makes sense. Like, there's steam coming out of this vent for some reason. I was going to say that's a very bright red light, but they're all very bright red lights in there. I hear music coming through these walls. It's probably a good thing that it's not play everywhere. It said it is amazing that there's the music for presumably GoldenEye music, but in one spot on the map. And not a very big spot either. It's all very white room, red corridor-y. That's my appraisal. Wait, did I just... No, I didn't. Controllable laser. Except there's only one L, so it's controllable. This download link is broken. Not much more to say about it. I guess that's supposed to be just an example of a tank laser? Anyway. DE slope. Simple D map, 2 bomb spots. Let's get into it. That's not right. This one. CS. Regular CS. Vanilla CS. Vintage CS. DE slope. First thing I heard when I got in was a water droplet. I don't know if that's particularly relevant, but I just thought I'd mention it. Oh, you can't even jump off. I think the implication is that this ground that looks a long way off is actually far closer and just didn't bother rendering it. Otherwise this is like a awfully green area for what is basically a cliff. I guess we are very close to cliffs. And I guess that does exist. I'm not sure what my point is by this point, but bear with me. Where is this road going? Why does it just end? Where would you even park your car? I feel like in order to make that road, you would, on such a steep area, you'd need to do a lot of work for it to all lead to one bunker. Hey, we're at A. Or maybe that's the way to A. I don't know, I'm lost. Mapping seems okay. I guess the texture work seems more okay than the mapping. Something's weird about these pipes. Not sure what. It's just sort of the way they look. It's like they're slapped onto the walls. The old broken light. Oh, and some clipping issues. An undefined nature. That's strange. You hate to see it happen, Abby. Why is that rocket on top of the... I'd say it's a launch pad, but it's not. This is just a bunker with a rocket on top of it. I don't know if you want to be in the bunker when that thing happens. Also, there's appears to be absolutely no equipment to actually do anything with a rocket. But what do I know? Random event generator. Just an RMF. Okay. If you insist. I mean, we all know what this is, right? An env beam, maybe an env laser, with damage, start point in the middle, several of the same named endpoints around the edges, and buttons. It'll randomly strike one of them, hitting the button in the process, therefore allowing you to trigger something randomly. It's dumb, but it works. The color making machine. Which color makes machines? Read me first, okay. So sure. The color making machine. Green plus blue equals cyan. Blue plus red equals purple. What's green plus red? We'll never know. Okay. Made when bored. That's the key piece of information in that readme. And I believe it. I was already there, wasn't I? I have never played. I have played Decay. I've played the very beginning of Decay, and that's it. Like, nothing of note had happened by the time I'd stopped playing Decay. Was it Color Machine? It was Color Machine.
Welcome to the HEC Mark
Did I need to get this burst of batteries? Red.
100%.
Why, it's almost yellow. Who would have thought? This is white. I don't know. There's only so long I can mess around with this. I'm well aware of what this is. In case you want to colour your map like garbage, use bright, thick colours and mix them together. OBJ Pillac. This map is for Stargate TC2, a Half-Life 2 mod. Interesting. Probably not actually, but interesting. This download link didn't work, so I don't have to go and find other mods there. So that's lucky. DE Dust 2 Mario style. That seems about right. Did this... Oh, no, it's also broken. No, looking at DE Dust 2 Mario style. Texture Towers. First CSS map. Took 26.2 hours. And it sure looks it. Also, something I don't necessarily believe this phrase here. CSS. That's not where that goes. That's where that goes. Texture towers. Okay, I'm in a tower. There are dev textures and invisible glass, which may well be unbreakable. Something about this seems awfully well lit for a dev texture map. And maybe that's just my lack of experience with them. Maybe there are good dev texture maps. I don't know why you would do that, but I'm sure someone's doing it. I don't think there's much more to see here, other than the edge of the map. I am not going to bother with that. Also, I didn't look up to see the giant letters in the sky. I almost said giant lettuce in the sky. Would that be more or less interesting? Temple. Jinx is back with Temple. I assume it's Half-Life. says it right there, but it takes a lot of effort to look up there, you know? Create. Did I? This isn't. How did I? What's the? Did I put this in the wrong place? Did I actually put it in here? Let's put it in here again. For the first time? No, I just straight up forgot to copy it. That's good. Is this gonna repopulate? No? What if I close it and reopen it? There we are. That worked better than I expected. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like that little crystal on the wall. The sprite works very well with it. Actually, I really like that combination of brush and sprite. I think that works very well. I don't know why these giant flaming urns are here. But okay. I'm less fussed about it being embedded into the roof. Once again, just a random rope hanging from the roof. Oh. Well, okay. I feel like this is very... this room in particular, very similarly themed to that Quake one. That Quake one. Oh.
Power assist movement activated.
So just on a...
Power
I'm not going back in there.
activated.
Oh, freedom! Oh, clipped freedom! My wings of freedom have been clipped. Like a wall. There's a very subtle light texture coming in through those windows, which I didn't notice at first. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it's a touch. I like undertow. That is a button. It made absolutely no sound and I had to walk in order to press it. Also, that made absolutely no sound as well. It's worth noting. And there's just some lava down there. You know. I feel like that stained glass should have had some effect on the lighting. Ah, the explosion generator. test is always, oh, you can't get it that close to you. How about upwards? Just want to blow myself up. Oh. Wait, there's bees in here. How do you get the bees? Also, I really want to get on top of here to get on top of those because I'm weird like that. This is real hard to control well though. This isn't a movement I'm used to. Just gotta land right on the top. There we are. Oh shit. How'd that not work? Come on, I've got 32 units square. This should be easy. Why is it not easy? I can barely see the tip, that's not helping. I should probably stop doing this. Let's stop doing this. I think I've seen most of what Temple has to offer, right? Get to the central room? Which room is the central room? Is that the central room? Oh, this is the central room. I like the little text saying, you know, it'll either constantly remind you to get to the center room, or you're in the central room, and it says that too. That's not a terrible touch. What could possibly be happening to the other rooms, though? Let's find out. Okay, that.
Assist movement activated.
Of course it's a crossfire nuke. It wasn't a nuke, it was just like a, I don't know, giant shock trooper. Or something. Fight Yard Neon Club. Five, 1, 4, 6. For CSS. That's Counter-Strike Source for those of you playing along at home. Well, that's a long description, and I didn't read any of it. Oh, and I've already completely forgotten what the name was. Fight Yard Neon Club. Clearly not completely. There we are. Okay, I'm definitely picking up the neon part. What with the giant magenta... Oh. I was expecting that to be solid. It is not solid. Now those aren't actually generating the lights, are they? These are just bright magenta things in a magenta lighted area. Squirrel pipes. I did it, whatever it is. I immediately find a ladder that can take me higher anyway. So it's not about the journey, it's about the destination. Is this it? Is this the club? Because this sure seems like it's outside and not especially hygienic. I guess this is the club. I don't care for. I wouldn't go here. Also, I'm pretty sure there's more neon colours than magenta. Some by-lighting in here. KZ Creek by Raver. This download link is broken, along with KZ Death Valley, again by Raver. Same, because this screenshot makes me intrigued. Hopefully we find these. The core. Abby, I think you've got a lawsuit on your hands. Scal's gonna come for you. Had a thing called the core since the 11th of... I don't know, I can't do maths. A while ago. I suppose so have you. Anyway. Maps, the core, and the core 2. He's made a sequel! This is unprecedented. Core is a Half-Life Deathmatch map. Works for any deathmatch game. Made it because I was bored, don't expect too much from it. That's a good point. Half-Life. I'm sure it's all a massive coincidence. Was it called just the core? It was. The core 2. The core TWO. Okay. I was gonna say, this is very brightly lit, almost full bright, and then I got out here and my gun went completely black, so... yeah. Okay. Oh, and that one breaks? This is deathmatch, I can take it. Oh, they're explosive barrels, you break them once and then they'll never reappear. What's this ladder for? What are all these ladders for? There's nothing down here. Except doom. Not that explosive box. Explosive barrels. Why is it unlit? What is that floor if it's not just a brush? It seems well balanced given the weapons I'm picking up on each level. You've got a Gorse gun and an Egon gun or a shotgun. I mean, these are the choices you have to make. Sorry, I meant to finish the job. Oh right, the core 2. Bugger. We're not done yet. I missed it, didn't I? The core 2. It's not that it wasn't actually full bright, it's just very bright. It's very bright, not fully bright. And my point is, this floor is lit correctly. That is not pitch black down there. And yet all of this stuff is appearing pitch black. Which leads me to suspect the floor isn't a brush. But if it isn't a brush, why is it not a brush? There's no reason for it to not be a brush. Is that a thing? The lighting is only calculated from so far up? This level is just too tall? That's not a thing. Wait. No, it could be a thing. I was gonna say my test used pretty much the exact same principles, but yeah, I'm not gonna say that was as far as you could possibly get. That does seem reasonable. These are lit for a while. Like those ones aren't. Okay. I'll accept that. It's still dumb. Also, the core implies that this is the core of something. The core of what? There's all these big doors and on each level. Okay. Irby, I don't think you have to worry too much. The Stockades V1.4 by Scowls. I see... Sven Co-op. Fair enough. I mean, it's probably for the best, right? Sven Co-op. Stockade. We haven't had a Sven Co-op map in a while. Which is kind of weird, given that, if anything, Sven Co-op is the thing that has remained the most consistent the entire way through the vault. Because even those Alders maps, they still run on the Sven Co-op, which has, I assume, been updated quite a bit since then. Assume. Not to mention it's a whole standalone thing now. I assume that wasn't always the case. Stockade. Stockade? Stockade. There we are. Come on. I forget, did it always take this long to load? Or is this saying more about the map? Yeah. I hear a lot of sparks. I can see like 3 sources of sparks through this one little vent here. In fact, apart from that grunt, that's pretty much all I can hear. Constant sparks. Someone should probably take a look at the wiring in this place. Also, I assume it's not just me, but this frame rate seems a little questionable. I forgot how Sven Co-op works. Lots of very tanky enemies, that's how it works. bodes well. No, I'm not above instantly impulse 101-ing. Whoa. Come on. Come on. Be nice. I don't think this map's very good already. I guess I'm not above god moding either. But just can't do that. You goddamn ghost grenades. Oh, that's a problem. Yeah, let's see if God works, huh? I don't actually know if that does. There's weird commands in Sven Co-op, because no clip is like CL no clip 1, right? Oh god. Yeah. So maybe it's God mode? God one? I don't know that these are things. Anyway. That works. I don't know if the framiness is just because Vanguard's a little more intensive than the other ones and I'm recording and it's all a bit little too much for the computer, or if this is just... or if it's just the map. I don't know why it would be the map. But, oh! That's not how that works. I feel like that's not the first time I've seen that. Someone has released Gargantua. Prepare yourselves. Can you get through this doorway? No, wait, were they... Jenny Tronda? What the heck was that thing called? Definitely gets framier in some directions than others. Shortcut from storage room to passageway has been opened. Oh. Oh. This isn't what I expected. Oh, you can get in here. Suppose I could have just been using this the whole time. I have little to say at this point, other than I would not want to be doing this with a pistol. And or scavenging. That goddamn head crab took like 4 saw shots. Hang on. Wow. I'm not supposed to survive. Right, I forgot about the displacer. Wait, are they just keeping coming? Because I don't care for that. That's a problem. Svenko map's always like this. We have attracted some unwanted visitors. No, really? You don't say. You got a lot of life there, Shock Tree. This better not be indicative of all the Shock Troopers. Something tells me this ain't the only one. No, and I died. What did I do? Open one shortcut? Wait, is this relevant? Can you even get through there? Thank you. From bot room to spectator? Wait, that was here before. Is this what shortcut means? I don't think shortcut means anything. Where am I going? Storage rooms, one word. I'm opening up lots of shortcuts that I didn't know were there. Okay, maybe I'm supposed to be... Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of these maps in Svencon. So I've been doing some of the other folks. These all have weird names, or are these just charged gamite shock eater? Gamite? Electricity attracted spelled wrong. Alien shock roach is not. That's not weird. Lost tremor. What's Scale's trying to do with this map? Oh. Duct lurker. Stuck tremor. More unwanted visitors, huh? Oh, wow, they are unwanted. Congratulations! Oh no. Didn't even get to read the rest of it, I just got to caught on congratulations. Cancel, for God's sake. Close the program, yes please. I just punched out, they didn't give me time to read the rest of it. Okay. GM Beachford Assault. A beachhead map for posing, or a player team-based objective gameplay in Gmod. Oh, right, okay. A Gmod makes more sense. Any other game, either playing it or posing doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Where were we up to? This download link should have worked. Yep, there we are. Where does G come in the alphabet again? Oh, right. GM Beachford Assault V2. Blue screen, black corner. Feel like Yeah, okay. You don't need to load all this shit, I know what I'm doing. And it isn't that. Just for the record. I've forgotten what it was called. GM Beach Fort Assault V2. I didn't forget. I always say that. Problem is, sometimes I have forgotten. I'm now out of drink. Breakfast will soon follow. In fact, I am very hungry and to the point where I might end the stream early so I can go and eat. Don't blame me. Gary's mod always seems to take a long time to load. Just given the garbage happening in it, maybe not that surprising. That boat was very difficult to jump out of. So, awfully difficult to see under this water. That said, I do kind of like this underwater area. I guess Source can do a lot more interesting stuff with that than Goldsource could. Which, A, duh, but also I've never really had the chance to mess around with. Yeah, and who made me hungry, Irby? I don't think there's much more to see in this map. I guess we'll go over there just in case. But you know, a construct map, there's only going to be so much. Construct? Guess it depends on how you mean of it. Yeah. Anyway. Aim quick. Geometrically, it is pretty basic. The light of your team's color is turned on where you spawn. Everything else is pitch black so that everyone knows where to look the instant the round starts. Your movement is restricted to your booth. Testing the map alone won't accomplish anything. I beg to differ. Who else is going to? Apparently this did get over 200 downloads though, so for what that's worth. Calling me out like that? Oh, I pressed the thing. Bugger off, Sledge. I mean, you're fine, but I don't want you. I didn't want you. Not right now. Yes, in 200 downloads in 10 years, someone's bound to be playing it at this very moment. I mean, someone is, but that's not the point. I wonder how that measures up to some of the best known maps. Either or. Okay. Maybe they were right about it not being any use of testing it alone. Okay. I don't have that twinge, because that's more or less what I was thinking about most of these maps before I was streaming. Let's face it, this stream is basically a kind of cultural archive, recognizing these maps that a lot of people, quite possibly the creators, have long since forgotten about. And yeah, we all get to enjoy it this way. ZM Dead Coast. I hope this didn't work, because I don't know what ZM is. ZM could be anything. Wait, I commented on this? When the fuck did I join? Joined 2006, 12 years ago, okay. I don't actually care what I said, it's more the fact that I said anything. ZM Dead Coast. What would ZM be? Is ZM a recognized form? Zombie mod, I feel like, doesn't help a whole lot. Do I have a ZM? I've got a ZP. Zombie Master? Is that a thing? I need more information than I've been given. All I have is zombie mod. Well, it wouldn't be for CSGO, would it? Hang on. I see a thing that says the orange box. I don't know if that's relevant. It's got counter-terrorist and terrorist, so it's definitely something related to Counter-Strike. I don't think I have a... Wait, not zero of those things is Counter-Strike. I'm so confused. Counter-Strike Source? It seems like if it was anything, it would be that, but CSS zombie mod. How about that? A zombie mod called zombie mod? Honestly, that's probably the most likely. Zombie mod, server-side modification, Counter-Strike Source. Control attacking zombies or kill all humans, depending on what side of the field you currently are. That has to be it, right? How to install .url. That's not a thing. What is URL? I can't actually mean a URL, can it? Do you have a thing that tells me how to do? I guess it's probably supposed to go in its own folder, right? I suppose it's just this. Would this show up in Steam? Well, that's not helpful. Okay. I guess I'll try restarting Steam. I don't know how to do with that though. Maybe not. Maybe not. Doesn't seem to be in this list, no. Yeah, you might be right. You might be right. Let's just see if that works. If not, it should use at least one of them, won't it? At least one of the spawns, rather. Either terrorist or counter-terrorists. Possibly both. I wouldn't think it would change too much on that front. It was Dead Coast, wasn't it? Why else? I don't have any other ZM maps. Of course it's Dead Coast. I was sitting here waiting for something to happen. I don't think anything's happening. Not found or invalid. Yeah, okay. Clearly this one is not something that we can do. I'm not going to put it in the list because I don't know that I have the resources to do that at all. Unlike that Zombie Panic mod, which as far as I can tell, I just need another person so that I can actually spectate in the map, at the very least. And all this Flat Life stuff, which... I don't know. Instead, we can make up with a zombie corridor. A small corridor contains a lot of zombies. That's just... That's not even, like, a description. That's just a statement. A small corridor contains a lot of zombies. I haven't seen them, but they must be there. Valve. Maps. Did I copy that just now? I didn't copy it because it's in a RAR. You'd think I'd learn. You'd think you'd be wrong. Map corridor full of zombies. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of zombies yet. Are you zombies?
Okay, I'll cover you. Roger that. Let's run like hell.
You don't sound like zombies. Is this not even a map for me? Is this just a Barney v Zombie map? Because I haven't got a weapon. there. Is that a button for the zombies to press? Oh? I don't think this map got finished. I became lots of zombies? Is that this plot? XM1014 underscore dead mount. Download link broken. I see stalagmites. No, stalactites. And a very small wooden bridge-like thing across a chasm. We can't see it. AIM Rainforest M4A1. 5157, you say? No, there isn't a 5157. That does happen. Unless it does exist and I have managed to not have it in my list, which would surprise me. Look, oh, let's try. Nope, there is no 5157. Not a 1. It says CS. Counter-Strike 1.6. I'm gonna say no, I don't want to play it because it's not in the vault. It's arbitrary, but that's more or less how I've gotten so far, so... fuck, what was it called? AIM Rainforest M4A1. Just out of curiosity, how do you know the mod by its ID number? Do you have a spreadsheet like I do? Okay, spawn facing a wall. Everyone knows how much I like that. This light, which clearly isn't actually a texture light and is just a light entity behind a vaguely light-looking thing. In fact, that light looks very familiar, and I wonder if this is made by the same person as one I've seen before. Wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. Curious about this. Created by Winnie. Contact me at www.winnie.vv1.cz. I'm gonna guess that probably doesn't exist anymore. Maybe it would. It's always hard to tell with some of these. This is unpleasant, whatever's going on here. This is very blue water. This is unnaturally blue water, and I don't like looking at it. It's like coolant in Half-Life. Didn't think that would actually happen. I thought there was just going to be an invisible wall there like every other map. Look, I would have tried it eventually anyway, but still. I have no idea how to navigate this goddamn map. Oh, that is a really shitty ladder. You have to be careful getting off of that thing. Alright, ladder. Ladder goes up. Ladder goes up to the top. Very carefully dismount. And who'd have thought it's one of these? Oh no. So I guess this is just a giant skybox around this map, rather than actually tailoring the sky to the walls, and thus preventing you from, say, fleeing yourself out of the map by climbing a ladder too fast. It's like a space garden with boxes in it in New Mexico in the sky. Alternate dimension. That's just say that and walk away. KA Garden does not exist in the vault. Oh, rather, it doesn't exist via the link that is in the vault. DE Splinter 2, a surprise Archie. Speaking of Archie, how come you're not playing Divinity? Directed at the obvious. Look, if you know that that's directed at you, then you'll know. Yeah, it's not someone new. Okay. D Splinter 2. The original D Splinter clan. Favorite of my own maps for a long time. Blocky, ugly as hell. Came around for Counter-Strike Source. Reused RMF for a original map. This is a remake of the Source version of the Splinter clan. Or whatever. I don't remember D Splinter, but I'm sure I feel like I have seen that name before, so I've probably played it. We'll find out in a second. I mean, let's face it, everyone thinks their most recent map is more or less their best work, right? In general, unless you're actually, like, doing it a lot and you constantly, and you actually have, like, a steady level of quality that can go up and down. I've already forgotten what it was. D Splinter 2. There we go. I can imagine. Oh no. That's a problem. I wanted to see that, and let's give it another go. Let's not worry too much just yet. Maybe it was a one-off. It wouldn't need the nav file, would it? Surely not. Oh no. Oh no. Abby, tell Strider to fix it. I don't know, maybe he still has the source files. I don't know how good he is about that. I don't pretend to know. But then I feel like he did re-upload these at some point. So he must still have something, maybe? Oh, that's disappointing. I don't have a direct line like you do. Tell him to fix Splinter 2 so we can see it. Just gonna shove that there. And let's make DE Drain Age our last map. That's a DS game, isn't it? Drain Age? Oh wait, Drain Age isn't here. Drain Age is a broken link. Let's make Radiation Day 1 our last map. Which, as I was downloading these things, I did look. This is Jeff Mod's first map in the vault. And was this first of quite a few. Jeff Mod uploaded quite a lot of maps. So I'm curious to see this. NL, not listed. This is Flat Life, isn't it? This is for Flat Life. God damn it. I still haven't gotten that working. At some point, I'll have to actually look at how to get that working. But I haven't done that yet. This is another Flat Life, isn't it? God damn it. Rubble. Rubble is our last map. Team Fortress Classic. It'll have to do. Half-Life, TFC. We haven't had a TFC map in a while. Rubble L? Jeff Mod's debut apparently was a Flat Life map. I don't know, it was the first one in the vault. Maybe there were earlier ones that got deleted. Lord knows that's what I did. For better or worse. I'm gonna, by this point, say worse. Not that they were actually worth looking at. But it would have been nice to have them there as an archive. Okay. I have to figure out where I am, where I'm going. Okay, this is a blue flag. I'm getting 2 fort vibes. So my mouse sensitivity is kind of low in TFC for some reason. Uh-oh. Doesn't look like there's an easy way back up. Being told that door won't open for our team.
You have the enemy flag.
Yep, I mean, TFC is still so weird to me. I've literally never played this with another human being. Wait, do you not take it to your flag? That's right, there's a separate capture thing in TFC, isn't there? Isn't there? I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't even know why I'm doing it, given that I'm the only one here. But yes, I forget how TFC works. Whatever. We've seen the map. It's enough. Okay. Oh, wait, what? How did I get past this? Did I look at this? Oh, that's the Flat Life one. It doesn't really help that Zarya doesn't... I was looking at my list, I got confused. Zarya, the link is broken anyway. Along with PL bug scanning file. I know I said I was done, but I'm not going to leave it on one that we can't come back to. Instead, DM combo will be the next one. Because something has to be. Okay. And there we are. Another batch of maps. Down. Where are we up to? I didn't update my bookmark anyway. I should do that. This is how I know where I am. We're up to DM combo, which is 5169 out of 6355. Which seems like a heck of a lot of the way through it, but then a lot of the numbers, a lot of those first 5,000 numbers is don't actually exist. So it's all the numbers are very confusing and don't necessarily add up to anything. I think a more valuable bookmark is the fact that we're on page 92 out of 132. Assuming most of those links are still there, which again, a lot of the ones before that. But we know all this. Plan at the moment is to have the stream happen in a week. I should hope nothing interrupts that. And yeah, I guess I'm done here. So, have a nice breakfast. Abby, have a nice breakfast. I know it's probably after dinner there, but go and have breakfast. I command you. Bye-bye.